We're in 2024. The Kennedy half dollar started in 1964. Can you believe it? It's been over 60 years. To a point where the U.S. government stopped making them in 2001, and then they brought them out the next year for bags, rolls, uncirculated sets, just for us collectors. And they still sell 1.5 million to 1.7 million coins every single year for each mint. We love our Kennedys. But tonight we're taking a journey back to year one. Not P's and D's, we're talking proof. We're talking the rarest proof. Back in stock finally, here it is. Now, you might remember the storyline because there are 3 Kennedy half dollars in proof. Specific design Kennedy half dollars from year number 1. The storyline starts with the first die. And the first die created a coin that the hairline above the ear on Kennedy was just way too busy. They call it the accented hair. It was shown to the First Lady, Jackie, and she looked at it and said, you got to change that. So they did. They corrected it, and it's been corrected for the last 60 years. So we have that one die that made accented hair in proof. They thought for sure she was going to approve it, so they just started striking proofs to put in the proof sets for that year. In the middle of the change, they also then looked at the designer's initials, and they had multiple people on the task because they sold 3.9 million proofs in 1964. They needed multiple dies in production. And on the back of the coin, to the right of the tail feathers, underneath the leg with the arrows, are the initials of the designer, Frank Gasparo, FG. In the haste of getting dies back into production and updating them, even though they weren't the hair side where the accents were, they made a gaffe. They created all of them one way and one die the other way, which is no different than the accented hair on the obverse. So you have an obverse error and a reverse error from year number 1. Now, over the last 40 years, can you think about it? 40 years NGC has been doing this. The numbers on the table with NGC are quite unique. Now, globally, NGC in 68 grade has certified just under 40,000 coins. 39,210. Now again, they made 3.9 million, so we're in the 1% club. 68 means you're real. This is the grade to be at or higher to be in the 1% club, meaning 99% or lesser grade. Then you go to the obverse error, which is the accented hair. There's only 2,917 of those known in 68 and 69. By the way, there are no 70s for any of the varieties of the 3 varieties I referenced. And there's only 3. In straight G, the reverse error, there's only 608. So I look at it very simply as information, right? If you didn't know, you couldn't, right, react. And a lot of people heard the stories of the accented hairs. And an accented hair in 68 is going to run you about $300 in the marketplace today. And there are 2,917 of them. The straight G, right, where there's normally a serif, which is the way the lettering was on all of the coin on the reverse, the no serif, the straight G, is the key. There's only 608 of those known. 40 years, 608 of them seen. So when they grade a 68 or any proof Kennedy, they look at the front, is it an accented hair or not? No. Yes. Then they turn it over. Is it an FG or not? Right? Because if it is, they can charge more. It's an error. Why wouldn't they want to? Problem is, you've got to be the error to actually have it on the coin. Now, one of our friends in the marketplace works with Walmart. And Walmart has this coin available at $385. This exact coin on their website. $385. It is rare. It is special. But I'm telling you, the market should be somewhere under 200. We know this market. We bought more and sold more accented hairs and straight G's than anybody else, period. And we've been doing this a long time. It's always about buying it from the right place at the right price, but getting the right grade. Because again, in 68 grade, that's where the 64 proof Kennedy matters. But now we're getting into the really cool error part of the coin. Good question, Hunter, and the answer is yes. Will that graphic that shows the difference come with the coin? Yes, it will. And when you get the coin, you can hold it. You'll see it with the naked eye. Very, very obvious. But it will come with. Thanks for asking, though. I should have mentioned that. So tonight, year one in the Kennedy is here. Year number one. And we have the key to year number one, right? Think about all the uniqueness that happens in U.S. coins, right? Remember the first 5-cent piece that was made out of nickel that came out? It was the shield nickel, right? And then we went to the Liberty design in 1883. And what did we do with that coin? We forgot to put the word cents on it, the no-cent nickel, right? Then in 1913, we do the Buffalo nickel. What do we forget to do? Well, we put the date too high on the shoulder, it wears off. They fixed that, but they put the word 5 cents on a mound, the highest part of the coin, and it wears off. So now we have another coin with no denomination, an omission type error, right? 1955, the Franklin half dollar, right? Only Philadelphia makes the coin, and there's a die crack error in the punching process, and we ended up with the Bugs Bunny coin, the error of all errors in the Franklin series. Well, in the Kennedy series, there's one clear-cut year with error. First year of issue, specialty. And this is it. The accented hair holds the veil in most people's minds. I'm telling you, you got to look hard at the rarest coin of the year, and it's less money. And it's all about did I know or did I not know. They're certified, they're reported, they're published pieces of information. Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock up. I'm down to less than 10. If you're visiting us via the web, please check out. This one's going to sell out pretty quick in the next minute or two, for sure. And it's because of one thing. Again, other people are getting into the coin market and starting to sell coins. Check your prices. Again, $385, and we're at $149.95. Same error, same grade, same holder. So save yourself a boatload. But the key is getting the rarity. How about getting the rarest Kennedy from 1964 in a 68 grade? Who cares what else it is? It's the rarest coin. And tonight we have them. Join us at $149.95.